Welcome back to the Chargers franchise. It is week number 9 as the Packers come into town to take on the Chargers, an AFC-NFC clash. Here as is a misty or a very cloudy day here in Los Angeles as we're back at home after a very rough 2-game road trip as the Chargers are looking to rebound from with a 4-4 record and get back to a solid over 500 record. But that will not be easy as we got the Green Bay Packers today. The Packers come in at 3-5. They are a below 500 team. A little bit disappointing to most Packer fans, I would assume. But there's still plenty of season left. We still got a whole second half of the schedule, so anything could possibly change. These last 2 weeks have been pretty disappointing. We found some offensive rhythm, but we have trouble to maintain it. Hopefully, we're going to need it today as, I guess, a very good offensive Packer team. And here's the schedule for week number 9. We got mentioning matchups: Browns and Broncos, Patriots, Ravens Sunday night, Cowboys and Giants, 2 NFC East leaders right now in a very tight conference on Monday night. And we got Geronimo Allison. He'll be the impact player today, but that is not all. We got Devontae Adams we got to worry about, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Aaron Jones, Aaron Rodgers, all those offensive weapons. Chargers will get it to start, and we're underway here in Los Angeles. Desmond King, dangerous return man, is back deep for the Chargers. Here's Desmond King, gets it out to the 30-yard line. Oh, and by the way, the Chargers are rocking the dark navy alternates. Once again, the jerseys and the pants. Here comes Phillip Rivers, as he's had a pretty good season. Leads the league, one of the league leaders in passing yards, touchdowns, interceptions. Not too bad to start out. And right up from the get-go, a little bit of a not checking the clock, delay a game right off the bat. They sent Watt in motion. It wasn't in time to get the snap off. It's a delay game to start. Packers defenders taunting Rivers. Hopefully this won't be the case today with all those the delay game penalties. Hopefully that won't be the story today. Gordon will get a run. He'll get those yardage. He'll get the yards back, and we'll see the Chargers offensive starters. Nothing new. Wasn't able to make a trade for a tackle, so we're gonna have to roll with Smith and Okun still. And Eckler is out, so Jackson's the second string back for today's game. As we got a first pass for Rivers, it's over the middle. It's Andre Patton with our receivers banged up. Patton's going to get some more minutes today. He's got a first down catch. Here's Gordon, his second carry. He doesn't go anywhere. That's a loss. Drop back in the shotgun, down to the outside. Caught that's Travis Benjamin. 3rd down and 3. Rivers, quick throw. Caught, first down. Justin Jackson. Good play right there. Now here's Jackson out of the backfield on a run. He'll get 3, and now we'll get to see the Packers starters on defense. This defense is led by a pretty interesting unit of players. Not the best defense in the league statistically so far. They got good guys like Zadarius Smith, Blake Martinez. Also got Kevin King, Adrian Amos. 2nd and 6, play action rollout for Rivers. He's got time, throws it on the run, and a nice strike to Travis Benjamin. 4 for 4 start and nearing the red zone. Here's a run for Gordon. He's got an open lane. Gordon jukes out a defender and gets to just tackled from behind by Preston Smith down to the 14. Another new set of downs. Pump fake Rivers. He'll throw that way. Caught and near the 1-yard line. First down, Mike Williams. 1st and goal. A toss to Gordon to the outside. He's stopped back there. That's a loss of 3. The toss play didn't work. Packers were ready for that. Mike Tyson on the tackle. 2nd and goal. Rivers, plenty of time, back of the end zone. He's got him. Touchdown, Hunter Henry. Henry with, I forgot how many touchdowns he's had this year, but he's had a few. And he is adding on to a pretty impressive campaign this year. He has been a kind of a go-to target in certain games. Right here, we already get him in the back of the end zone. Both feet in bounds, a touchdown for the Chargers. They strike on their opening drive in the dark navy alternates. We wore these against the Dolphins. We also wore this against the Broncos at home. That was with white pants. That game didn't turn out too well. Well, the Dolphins game did, but the Broncos game didn't. So hopefully the Packers game will go well for us today. And on the returns, just a touchback. Here comes Aaron Rodgers, his first appearance in today's game. He's had a pretty good season so far. 16 touchdowns, 6 picks, just over 2,000 yards. We'll see if he can display a good performance like he usually can here today. There's a run with Aaron Jones, and that goes for a couple yards. Here's the Packers starting unit. David Bakhtiari on the offensive line. Brian Bulaga, highlighters right there. And a very good offensive weaponry with Jones, Adams, and all those guys. Jones will get it again here. There's a flag down as he was tackled at the line. And the face mask penalties come back and haunt us. Jerry Tillery is the guilty party here. 1st and 10, now past midfield. Rodgers' first throw is complete to Jones. Brandon Medbane on the tackle. Now it will allow us to take a break in the action and go to the Chargers defensive starters. Still have Derwin James and Thomas Davis out, so we got Kaiser White taking over place and Adrian Phillips. And I did sign Antoine Bethea from last year. This is his first game as a Charger, and he'll take over the starting spot for Nasir Adderley in today's game. Rodgers with plenty of time on 2nd and 6, and a nice adjustment by the defender. Incomplete, looking for Devontae Adams. Desmond King on the tip. Here are the Noble inactives, like I said. We get Keenan Allen a couple weeks, and then the others will take a little bit more time. 3rd and 6. Deep shot, one-on-one, and that's Devontae Adams hauling it in at the 4. Adrian Phillips couldn't get it right there, couldn't make a play as the Packers will get it 1st and goal. Rodgers rolls out, and a sack. Joey Bosa just shoves him to the ground. Loss of 6, that's a good play there. 2nd and goal now from the 10. Packers will run it with Jones, and Perryman's there to not make the lane super open. They get 5, 3rd and goal. Rodgers rolls left, turns around and throws it and completes it for a touchdown. It's Devontae Adams, and the Packers strike back on their opening drive as it's about to be a 7-7 ball game. Looks like we may have an offensive shootout on our hands, like I would think this game would be. Too much time for Rodgers, and the coverage he found the opening and he found the seam for a touchdown to his favorite target, Devontae Adams. Crosby has the PAT up and good. That drive was about 2 minutes. The Chargers took about over 5 to get their touchdown. Here's Desmond King out of the end zone, and he'll get it. A nice return past the 30. And nice tackle right there from Mike Tyson, I'm pretty sure that was. Chargers will start with Justin Jackson on the ground on their second drive, and Jackson goes down with an injury holding his bag. Let's hope he's okay. Rivers, and is in trouble, and he's going to get sacked, and the sack troubles continue. Preston Smith just took a little too long in the pocket there. 3rd and 23. Rivers, and an open seam, and another sack. Back-to-back sacks. It's Blake Martinez. And this is something that the Chargers have dealt with all season. Tyler Newsome will boot it away for the Chargers, as Valdez-Scantling will let this one go. And he'll actually go back for it, and he'll pick it up, and a nice tackle right there from Michael Davis, as Valdez-Scantling will lose some yards on that return. Now the Packers will start their next drive. Here's Jimmy Graham over the middle. By the way, Justin Jackson was in after the play got hurt, so it looks like he's all right. 2nd down and 4. Rodgers over the middle, and it is almost hauled in. He just dropped it the last minute. Devontae Adams almost had a really nice catch once again. Rodgers a dump off to Jones, and a nice tackle by Desmond King, and they'll mark him short. It's 4th and 1. The Chargers barely hold by a length of a hair. 4th down and 1. Here is Benjamin on the return. He'll try to spin out a defender. He can't do that. As tackled by Holloman. And the Chargers will take over at the 21. Here's Melvin Gordon. Let's see if the Chargers can get something going here. Only picks up a few. Last week wasn't a very great week for Melvin Gordon. We'll see if he can pick it up here today against a Packers defense that maybe isn't as strong as the Bears, but we'll see. He hurdles over defender here on 2nd down and only pick up about 4 yards. 3rd and 3. Rivers rolls right, and he had a man, but he couldn't get the pass off. Preston Smith with his 2nd sack. That's the 3rd sack in this first quarter for the Green Bay Packers, and this protection is just not long enough. Needs to be a little bit longer than that. Good punt, though, by Newsome, but it was too good. Rolls in for a touchback there. Packers get it now, 3:01 to go in the first quarter. Rodgers with a nice strike to Valdez-Scantling down to the 40, near a gain of about almost 20. Now play action for Rodgers. He's got pressure, just gets rid of it, and it's off the hands of Jay Sternberger, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Rodgers play action. He's got time and finds the seam open. 1st down. That is Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Here's a quick screen to Valdez-Scantling on 1st down. He'll lose 2 there. That was nicely done by Trevor Williams. 2nd and 11. More passes for the Packers. It keeps working. Jimmy Graham over the middle this time. At the 9, it's now 1st and goal Packers. They'll throw again, a bootleg for Rodgers. He'll throw it in, a nice throw in for a touchdown. Rodgers was almost basically just perfect on that drive. Jay Sternberger, his first career touchdown. the rookie out of Texas A&M. And the Packers take the lead by a touchdown right now here late in the first quarter. That was just way too easy. Play was designed beautifully. The defense just allowed a little too much of a seam there. You can't allow that against Aaron Rodgers. 14-7 with 1:08 left to go in the quarter. Desmond King will have to return this from zone 4. Here's King, gets some nice blocking, and he had to go up the middle. He'll get to the 28. So now here comes Phillip Rivers and company in the shotgun. Pressure coming, and behind his receiver, Gates. Incomplete, luckily not a sack there. Draw play to Gordon, and he is just thrown down and tackled right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard, actually. Play action for Rivers. Over the middle. Nice throw and catch. It's Auden Tate. And now Auden Tate is down with injury. Looked like he's looking at his arm. But it's a first down. 14 seconds left to go in the quarter. A quick throw out to the side to Mike Williams. And that was in bounds. It's only muscle cramps for Auden Tate, so he'll be back in the game shortly. As that will end the first quarter. We got 14-7. We got a little bit of offensive display going on. And Rivers here to begin the second quarter. He faked the draw and he tried to throw the screen, and he gets sacked before he can get rid of it. Mike Daniels. That's 4 sacks now for the Packers. 3rd and 8. Rivers over the middle. It's incomplete off the hands of Hunter Henry. And that will lead to a 4th down punt for the Chargers. Newsome trying to pin him, and he got too much of a backspin, went over Trevor Williams' head, down to the 17, down by Derek Watt. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Play action and man over the middle. Nice juke from Valdez-Scantling. Gets near the 30. Rodgers is getting easy throws. We got to limit this. Here's Aaron Jones, and the running back will pick up a few right there. Hasn't really had much success. Hasn't really had the ball that much. Rodgers will throw it to Adams and almost caught down, but Trevor Williams with a nice play there, deflecting it. 3rd and 7, a draw for Jones. Juke move, and Jones will be stopped short. A yard short. Perryman and Brown with a nice gang-up tackle right there. 4th and 2, J.K. Scott to punt it. And Scott with a boomer. This will go right to the end zone line, and this will be a touchback. Chargers will take over with 12:37 to go in the second. Rivers gives to Gordon on the first play. Nice juke. Absolutely juked the socks off right there. The linebacker for the Packers. 2nd and 3. Rivers rolls right. Plenty of time. Throws in, finds a man. It's Mike Williams. That's the time we need Rivers to have right there, not this 2-second BS. We need to have him all the time he needs to get the throw off. Justin Jackson up the middle here, no gain. He has not had a great start. Rivers here, he'll throw it to the outside. Nice strike and in tight coverage, but it's caught. Josh Jackson gets Mike Williams down. Play action. Here's Rivers will throw it complete to Hunter Henry. That is a 1st down throw. It looked like it could have been picked. Luckily, Henry made a snag. Here's Melvin Gordon. If he made a juke there, he probably would have been gone. That was a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Rivers will throw over the middle and completes it. 1st down. Travis Benjamin. Chargers are driving now. And Rivers is going to go down. He just couldn't get enough time. Zadarius Smith got to him. That's the 5th sack in this first half. I can't believe I'm saying that. 2nd and 19. Rivers throws it out of the backfield. Gordon on the angle route, and he picks up all those yards back and the 1st down. What a clutch play that was. Great play call right there. 1st and 10 from the 12. Rivers throws it away, incomplete, and there's a flag down. Surely that can't be intentional grounding, and it isn't. It will be a roughing the passer penalty on Kenny Clark, so that will move the Chargers to 1st and goal at the 6. Here's Melvin Gordon, gets it closer to the 2-yard line. Under 7 to go here now in the second quarter. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Gordon again, and he'll lose yardage this time. The Packers' defensive line gets nice penetration right there. 3rd and goal from the 3. Rivers throws. Incomplete. It's off the hands of Patton. Oh, you got to make that catch. Chargers are going to go for it on 4th and goal. And it's a strike to Mike Williams for the touchdown, a clutch catch. Tremont Williams was on him. It didn't matter. Mike Williams won the battle, and the Chargers are an extra point away from tying. A very gutsy play call to go for it. I think the Chargers feel like they're going to need touchdowns to beat the Packers the way this game has gone so far. So don't mind the idea, but if we did miss it, it could come back to bite us. So luckily we get the touchdown, so we don't have to revisit that. 7-minute drive, and now it's a tied game with 5:29 to go in the second. Valdez-Scantling will return from his goal line. And he shakes off a defender. That was Brown. Adderley finished him off right there at the 23. That's where the Packers will begin their next drive. Aaron Rodgers. Give to Aaron Jones. Jones shakes off Antoine Bethea. And that's a first down run for Jones. Or actually, they'll mark him short. 2nd and inches. Jones caught up by a defender. And he breaks free. Finds the seam. And he has wide open green grass in front of him. 5-yard line. Touchdown, Aaron Jones. Oh, how did that happen? He was stopped by his own lineman. The Chargers had him, looked like it maybe could have had him for a short gain, but he found the seam, and he gets an open touchdown. That just, you can't allow that right there. Those are plays that, we already having trouble with the passing game in this first half, and now we give up a big run like that to Aaron Jones. Now here's a kickoff. Desmond King will call a fair catch, and Chargers will get the ball right away after giving up a touchdown at their own 25-yard line. Mike Williams back on the field, see if he can make another play or two. First down for Rivers, throws it, intercepted. Kevin King jumped the route. Rivers was not thinking he would go back to it, or thinking he had the ball just in correct position to get it to Henry. It was a risky throw, and it turned out to not go the right way for the Chargers. It was just not placed perfectly. It was almost just needed a little bit more, height to a little bit more zip to the sideline, maybe a little bit sooner delivery. But now it's 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Packers. They have a chance to take a 2-score lead before halftime. They find Devontae Adams here for a gain of 8. Now Aaron Jones just burned us on that long touchdown, only gets a yard here. 3rd down and 2. Jones goes back right, and he pushes his way in the end zone on 3rd down. He gets the touchdown. Bethea and King couldn't stop him. Jones now has back-to-back touchdowns in his last 3 carries. He's had 2 touchdown runs. This is unbelievable. What was a 14-14 game literally 4 minutes ago, like in game time, or actually 2 minutes ago in game time. And now with 3:50 to go in the second quarter, the Chargers now are down 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So King will take a touchback. Chargers got to get something before halftime to make this a game, because the Packers do get it to start the second half. Melvin Gordon up the middle, stopped by Daniels, gain of 4. Empty backfield for Rivers, throws it dangerously. That could have been picked by Martinez. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 6. Rivers over the middle, caught. Mike Williams, first down. There's a flag down, and it is a holding on the Chargers. It's going to bring us back. Forrest Lamp is the guilty party. 3rd and 16. Rivers, wide open man to the outside. It's Hunter Henry. Past midfield. Outrunning the linebacker, but not outrunning Tremont Williams. He got him out of bounds at the 34-yard line of the Green Bay territory. That was a huge play we needed so badly right there. And Mike Williams actually got hurt on that first down play that got called back. It's a strain in the quads, and he will not return to this game. And now Melvin Gordon, first down run, gain of 15 right there. That's a huge loss, though, for the Chargers offense. With already out Keenan Allen, now Mike Williams is out. Got to rely on Travis Benjamin now, and Auden Tate, Dylan Cantrell, all those guys, the backups. 2nd down and 6. That was a 4-yard gain right there. And a nice angle route to Gordon. It worked earlier, works again, gets him down to the 1-yard line. 30 seconds to go. They're running the clock, and Gordon will run it in for a touchdown. No delaying him this time. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. The Chargers get it back to within a touchdown. That's a team celebration in the end zone. A high-scoring first half here in I almost said San Diego, here in Los Angeles, 28-21. Badgley's PAT is down the middle. And now with 35 seconds to go, we got to hope the Packers don't get something big here and potentially make it a 2-score game again. Valdez-Scantling on the return. Nice tackle from Jatavis Brown to the 22-yard line. The line up in the I form, run with Jones here. He'll get a gain of about 4. That should probably run the clock out. The Packers will run one more play. Here's Aaron Jones. Get him on the ground. Don't let him break free. Kaiser White gets the tackle, and that will end the first half. So the Packers up a touchdown. Anthony Lynn not pleased with the defensive performance. Me neither. But offensively, I think we're finding some nice strides in this game. We're playing pretty good offense. Let's hopefully carry that in the second half, but we got to improve the defense if we're going to have a chance. So here's what's happening around the league with our division rivals. The Raiders, who have not had a good season, they're taking on the Lions. They're up 14-9 right before half. Browns are demolishing the Broncos in the first half, 24-7. Browns have been one of the best teams in the league this year. And then the Chiefs get a clutch win against not a clutch win, a big win though against the Vikings, moving to 6-3, 35-20. That was in the earlier window today. So far, the first half thoughts. I mean, we got to stop this Packers offense. We're gonna have a chance. Offensively, we're playing pretty well. Defensively, we need to tighten up. We need to lock down Aaron Jones. We need to lock down Aaron Rodgers in the passing lanes if we're going to stand a chance in this one, because they've had too much. The passing game was the big plays in the first quarter. The run game got going, though, in the second, so we got to stop them. We got to stop them quick. Valdez-Scantling on the return here from Badgley's kick, and that will start the second half. He'll get it to the 25, where he ultimately would have been if he took a knee. Rodgers over the middle. That could have been picked by Trevor Williams, but he batted it away. That could have been a good play if he made the pick there. Jones, his first carry of the second half. Perryman brings him down. Gain of 3. 3rd and 7. Play action for Rodgers. All data throw. He'll throw it in tight coverage, and that could have been picked off the tip and off the initial hit. Brown and Hayward were there. Perryman had a chance maybe for it. Rodgers couldn't believe he almost got picked right there. That was not a great throw into double coverage on Devontae Adams. Even though Devontae's a pretty good receiver, that was not a very good throw and probably not one he's always going to come up with. 4th down and 7 now from the 28. Benjamin will let this one go for a touchback. That took a good bounce, and it went pretty far. So now the Chargers, less than a minute already in the second half, and Melvin Gordon and company are coming back out to see what they can do. Rivers throws it an RPO play. Nice fake and completes it to Benjamin. Gain of 7. Here's Justin Jackson up the middle and thrown down right there. That was a first down run. Here's Gordon now this time in the game. Gets 2. Not a big performance from Gordon, but not terrible. 2nd and 8. Throw to the outside. Complete. Here's Dylan Cantrell's first catch. He'll get inside Green Bay territory. A big first down there. Play action for Rivers. A rollout. And Rivers sets his feet, throws it, and it's incomplete. Could have been an acrobatic pick, but probably no chance for a catch for Benjamin. It was kind of out of bounds. Justin Jackson here on the carry, as that will get about a gain of 5, gets halfway to the marker. Rivers will throw it to the outside, caught by Hunter Henry. That's a first down, a clutch catch. Rivers will throw it, and it's incomplete. He looked for Henry again, and this time was batted away. The ball got there a little late. RPO, this time they give it off to Gordon, and that was a disaster. Loss of 4, loss of 3. Yeah, that had no chance of working. 3rd and 13, Rivers throws, completes it to Gates, and he's just short of the marker by about a yard or 2. And Adrian Amos with a good tackle. The Chargers are going to go for it and pass up the field goal. And Rivers, dangerous throw, and almost caught off the deflection. That could have been picked off and somehow almost caught by Benjamin, but that is a turnover on downs for the Chargers, and that may be a questionable call instead of taking the field goal when we, just take the points. Jones here on the carry gets 2. He'll get it again, and he's brought down in the backfield. Desmond King. It's now 3rd down and 10. Chargers have a chance for a stop here. Rodgers finds the seam, wide open. Devontae Adams past the 40-yard line, and he is tackled by Hayward. There's a flag down. This could come back. No, don't get your hopes up. It's on us. It's a roughing the passer penalty on Jatavis Brown. And now 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 13. A throw out complete. That is Mercedes Lewis with the catch. 2nd and 5. And incomplete on the screen. They were looking the running back's way. Didn't get anything there. 3rd and 5. Rodgers, plenty of time. And he's got a whole data throw. And completes it to Graham, his first target. He only gets 1, though. Nice job by Tillery, the defensive tackle, getting the play right there. That will hold the Chargers or the Packers to a field goal. Mason Crosby gets it up and good. 31-21. First field goal of the day for either team. Makes you go back, wonder if we took the field goal, it could be a touchdown game right now instead of a 10-point game. Now a flag down here as we start from around 25. Rivers will throw it away. And it's a holding on the Chargers. It looked like 1-2. Andre Smith, the right tackle, guilty right there. 1st and 20. Gordon on a counter, and he's stopped immediately by Mike Daniels. Thrown backwards, a loss of a yard. Rivers, play action. He'll throw it over the middle of the gourd, but he dropped it. That route has worked all game so far, but it didn't work there. 3rd and 21. Rivers rolls left. Rivers will throw it, and it could have been caught by Henry, but luck. A clutch defensive play by Blake Martinez tipping it. 4th and 21. The Chargers can't go for this one. They're going to have to punt it. Pretty good punt from Newsome. Valdez-Scantling at the 31. He got pushed back right there. Nice hit right there from the Chargers. Special teams units right there. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Rodgers has pressure. He'll still throw it out complete to Graham. Runs infield, and he'll get 2. 2nd down and 8. Empty backfield. Rodgers throws the outside and incomplete off the hands of Graham. Nice pressure from Desmond King on the receiving end. 3rd and 8. Rodgers open seam and caught. Valdez-Scantling's had a big game today. Down to the 45-yard line. 1st down, Packers. Rodgers throws and miscommunication right there a little bit. Just too far for Jimmy Graham. 2nd and 10 from the 45, and lots of blue jerseys around Jones right when he got the ball. Drew Tranquil brings him down on the outside. Loss of 2. I shall count Desmond King for that as well. And Rodgers throws the outside. Aaron Jones jukes out of bounds, and they will mark him short, 4th and inches on that reception. They'll try Mason Crosby from 52 yards, and he got it. Up and good. Actually, that may have been longer than 52 yards. But definitely 50-plus yard field goal, and he got it with ease. Now makes it a 13-point game, 34-21. And Rivers will throw to the outside, and it's caught. Snagged by Hunter. Excuse me. That was a weird voice crack. Hunter Henry with a 1st down grab. That was a nice snag. 5th catch of the day. Now less than 4 to go in the 3rd. Outside throw to Jackson. He doesn't really go for much. He'll lose 2 yards. Now Melvin Gordon run to the outside, and white jerseys chasing him, and it will be down for about a gain of 6. Gain of 7. 3rd and 5. Screen pass to Gordon. He's got blockers and gets out of bounds. 1st down. 10-yard gain. Chargers got to get something here, especially with the lack of defense in the second half, or mostly all this game. And Rivers almost threw a pick right there. That could have been a pick 6 for Blake Martinez. Luckily batted down. 2nd down. Gordon gets a run about 2 yards. 3rd down and 8. Play action for Rivers. He'll roll right. He'll throw on the run, and it's just out of reach of Dylan Cantrell. He got it over the defender, but if Cantrell was a second sooner there, he probably could have had it. And with the win not favorable, they bring out the field goal unit, but they'll take the delay game. They feel like the win is not in Badger's favor and maybe not enough power to get there, give the Chargers good field, or the Packers good field position. So they'll take the delay game and they'll punt it to the Packers. Valdez-Scantling got pushed by his own guy, but still receives it at the 17 and brought down right there. So the Packers will take over. Hopefully the Chargers can make a defensive stand. Over the middle, that was the fullback, incomplete for Rodgers. 2nd down. Empty backfield, he'll throw it, and this one's caught. That's Jimmy Graham with the catch. Adrian Phillips on the tackle. 3rd and 2. Aaron Jones, and he'll run it and get it down to the 29. Now Aaron Jones is down. That'd be a big injury for the Packers if this is really serious. Could be a weekly thing if potentially. Here's Jamal Williams. He'll get his first carry of this game. Gets 7. Nice tough run there. 2nd and 3. Rodgers throws over the middle. Incomplete. Jatavis Brown with the deflection. 7 seconds to go in the 3rd. Rodgers takes a downfield shot to Adams. He's got it complete. Bethea tried to undercut, and he missed the ball completely, and it's a touchdown. All of a sudden, what looked like a sure interception, it's a touchdown for Green Bay. Devontae Adams got it from Aaron Rodgers. See, Bethea, he didn't even jump for it. I mean, he could have maybe had a chance to make a play on the ball right there, but it's somehow a touchdown reception for Devontae Adams. Now they'll go for 2 at the end of the 3rd quarter, and Rodgers completes it to Valdez-Scantling back of the end zone. It's now a 3-touchdown game as the final or the 3rd quarter ends. It's 42-21 Packers. That touchdown may have been the kill shot the Packers were looking for, and that could potentially end our hopes of maybe winning this game. But there's still a whole quarter left. Let's see if the Chargers can make something happen and pull off an epic comeback here at home. King will return to the 24. Empty backfield for Rivers. He'll throw to the outside. He'll complete it to Gates, only for a short gain. Chargers got to really they cannot make any more mistakes and have no more let-ups for the rest of this game. They're going to need to do a lot. 2nd and 8. Downfield shot. And it is almost caught and almost picked. Benjamin got hit, and he lost control of the ball. There's a flag down. And luckily, the Chargers get bailed out with a roughing the passer. That is Kenny Clark for the second time. First down and 10. Rivers to throw. Throws to the outside, complete to Gordon. Out of the backfield, short gain. Second and 7. Rivers will throw it. And off the hands of Patton. That's the second time in this game. My goodness. Third down and 7. Rivers. He'll throw over the middle, completes it, and that won't be a first down. That is Auden Tate. And maybe this is another roughing the passer. Looked like that's what it was, and it is. It's another roughing the passer penalty. It is on Mike Daniels this time. That's two of those penalties on this drive for the Packers. Down the field, a nice throw to Antonio Gates from Phillip Rivers, just like the old days. First and goal at the 9. They got a chance here. They got to score a touchdown, too. Melvin Gordon up the middle. Gets a gain of about... Doesn't really go for much, actually. There's a throw over the middle and incomplete on the slant. Too much pressure right there for Travis Benjamin. Couldn't make the catch. Third and goal. Rivers rolls left. Throws on the wheel route, and it's off the hands. Incomplete. Nice play by Preston Smith. Justin Jackson thought it was a PI. He won't be getting it. Fourth and goal. Got to go for it. Rivers rolls left again. Throws it over the middle and intercepted. He had the slant, but it was read well by Preston Smith, who gets the interception. Yeah, the delivery was just maybe a little bit too far to the right for Benjamin, but he had to lead the receiver. Otherwise, he probably would have been short of the goal line if he didn't, lead it out for the receiver. That's an interception. Second one of the day for Rivers. As that will be now the Packers will get the ball back, looking to probably run the rest of this clock and punish this Chargers team even more. Jones on a carry. Only goes for a loss of a yard. Now this carry will go for a positive gain, and he got stuck by his own defender. Could have maybe broke that one. Gain of about 6, 3rd and 5. Rodgers will throw it, and he's got a man. Devontae Adams too fast for Denzel Perryman. Pushed out by Adrian Phillips. First down at the 41. The Packers nearing 500 total yards in this game. They have just absolutely obliterated our defense. Here's Kaiser White tackling Aaron Jones. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Play action for Rodgers. Boza coming with pressure. He hits him, but still completes it to Geronimo Allison and brought down by the face mask. I mean, why would you do that? We have him all, he's basically tackled to the ground, and we give him 15 more yards just like that. Antoine Bethea, the new pickup. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line, and he'll be brought down to 10 as Aaron Jones, gain of 1. Here's Jamal Williams this time. Nice job by the Chargers rush defense there, gain of 1. Boza on the tackle. 3rd down and 8. Rodgers to throw, plenty of time. He'll throw it. It's tipped and caught. Oh, it could have been potentially an incomplete pass. Geronimo Allison, it was off his hands, and it just drops into the hands magically into Marquez Valdez-Scantling's hands. I mean, that could have been a play maybe for a pick off the tip or something like that, but it wasn't. It's a touchdown for the Packers, as it's now 48-20 or 49-21 now after the extra point. Near 3-minute drive, 8:40 to go. That pretty much will seal the deal for this game. Now it's just the Chargers for the rest of this game, pretty much just maybe to pad the stats or something like that. Probably the best they can do now, is this game is pretty much out of reach. The Chargers will now send out Tyrod Taylor, actually. Phillip Rivers' day looks like is done after that interception. So Taylor's first throw, he'll throw it to the outside, incomplete. Couldn't find anyone open. Wise decision there. 2nd and 10. Pressure now coming. No one open again, and Taylor's got to throw it away again. 0 for 2 start. 3rd down and 10. Taylor drops back, throws it over the middle. Caught by Melvin Gordon. There's a flag down as well. And it's a holding on the Chargers. So this will neglect the yards. Actually, they'll decline the penalty. 4th and 1. The Chargers will go for it in their own territory. Justin Jackson up the middle. A gain of 2 and a first down. Now 1st down. Taylor will throw it in the triple coverage. And it's caught. Dylan Cantrell over 3 people. He's made some actually really underrated plays this season so far as the backup receiver. Here's another look at it. That's a great acrobatic play right there. Over 3 defenders. And now a bubble screen here on new set of downs, and it's incomplete off of the hands of Gates. Probably the best choice there. It would have been a loss. Now Gordon on a run. He'll pick up 7. 3rd down and 3. Taylor will now throw. He'll throw it over the middle, complete it to Andre Patton. First down. Chargers, less than 6 minutes to go. Play action draw. Here's a throw to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Too far out for Patton. No chance for anyone to catch that. 2nd down and 10. Taylor will throw to the outside. That's Virgil Green with the catch. Gain of 3. 3rd down and 7. Play action for Taylor. Rolls out of the pocket. Throws on the run. And almost a nice catch from Antonio Gates. Incomplete. 4th and 7. Got to go for it. Taylor hit, and he overthrew a man. He had Virgil Green, but that pressure and the hit probably caused him to overthrow that pass. Turnover on downs again. And that was in the red zone, too, so that will count as a red zone fail. The Packers will get it to start the 19, a gain of only about 2 for Aaron Jones. And it looks like a PI as they're still throwing the ball, surprisingly. But actually, it's not a PI. It's actually a roughing the passer. Either way, it was on the Chargers. It's Brandon Mabane with the penalty there. 1st and 10. Here is Jones. Only gets about to the line of scrimmage, no further. Now they'll give it off again to him. Nice juke move and good tackle from Arian Springs, backup corner now in the game. 3rd down and 8. Rodgers will throw the screen off the helmet of someone. That is incomplete, and the Packers get stopped, so they'll punt the ball away to the Chargers. Really one more opportunity maybe for Tyrod and the Chargers offense to maybe get one more score and close the gap a little bit with the margin. Good punt, though, down to the 3-yard line by J.K. Scott. Now Justin Jackson gets another carry, and he goes for no gain. Taylor will throw up his own end zone. He'll throw it downfield, and it is incomplete. It was off the hands of Auden Tate. 3rd down and 10. And the pressure coming. Luckily gets rid of it in time. It's incomplete. Looking for Patton. And is a 4th down and 10. They will punt it. There's no reason to go for it right here. And a good punt from Newsome. Valdez-Scantling dives back for it, and he'll go backwards and lose even more yards. I mean, just not a... I mean, I don't know why he just wouldn't let it go. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. Jones gets smacked right here. First play of the drive by Tranquil. 2nd down and 8. Spin move. Jones gets a good gain, and the Chargers are going to call some timeouts. I guess they want the ball back one more time. 3rd and 1. And it looks like they won't be getting it back. Aaron Jones gets the stop. So now the Packers will just run the rest of this clock out. Here's Jones to the outside, trying to stay in bounds. And luckily, Chargers not even going to bother to burn the final timeout. 6 seconds, final play, and they're going to throw it. Mercedes Lewis with the catch gets a 1st down. I guess trying to stat pad Rodgers' stat line. That won't go for. It only goes for about a minimal, not a very big gain, but doesn't matter as the Packers will come out victorious in this game. 49-21 is the final score. The Chargers get shut out in the second half after it was 28-21 at halftime. Phillip Rivers disappointed about this loss right here. That drops the Chargers to 4-5 now in the season. The Packers will improve to 4-5, so they'll have the tie-breaking win over us now when it comes to draft order and stuff like that. Overall, this game was interesting. I felt like this offense played well in the first half, but we really slowed down the second. I did make some bad decisions with, going forward in certain places, not taking the points with the field goal. That could have avoided, just a shutout in the second half. But yeah, but the defense today was just not on its game and really hasn't been as much on its game this whole season. So yeah, it wasn't our day, and even with better offense in the second half, I don't know if it would have really mattered. The Packers owned us pretty much from the start to finish. The injury report, still no new injuries, but here's how long everyone's out for still. Eckler's probably out for the entire season. We get Keenan Allen back soon. And Detrez Newsome, with the low running back status right now on our depth chart, I brought Detrez Newsome from the practice squad to the team. I had to move Justin Jones down. I signed E1 Price from the Texans practice squad. I had to cut a player. That was Andre Patton. Felt like we have enough receivers. And E1 Price will back up, or Ejuan Price, he'll back up Jatavis Brown. Here's the only upgrade for the week. It's Artavis Scott on the practice squad. And I did withdraw 2 contracts from players for next season's offseason. Isaac Rochelle and Damian Square, 2 backup defensive linemen. And now on to on to draft prospects, looking for the next, future of the NFL coming up in this 2020 draft. I'm looking at defensive linemen here. Jordan Elliott caught my eye. Brevy and Roy, though, hidden gem, potential third-round talent, projected to go in the 7th round. Raekwon Williams looks pretty good as well. And yeah, I pretty much looked at, just interior linemen. Someone that can, be next to Jerry Tillery. Looked at Herbert. He's got 7th-round talent. Looks like maybe Herbert's not as good as first-round talent or projected like it says. Cole McDonald, that's all we can get, the short accuracy throw. Decent. It's pretty good, though. Here's the news for the week. Like I said about Jerry Tillery, I wanted someone to be next to him. So defensive tackle will definitely be something we look at this coming offseason. I feel like Brandon Medbane is old and just hasn't really played well. So no real big news and transactions for this week, nothing major. Here are the Week 9 results. Cleveland gets a dominating win, of course, like we saw. The Chiefs, of course, we all saw that. Here's the records for everyone this season. Very balanced records overall. A lot of 4-4 teams. And surprised to see the Patriots at 3-6. Cardinals and Buccaneers are still winless, by the way. And the Bears are no longer undefeated. The Eagles beat them this week. Players of the week, we got Aaron Rodgers and Preston Smith from our game against the Packers, and Baker Mayfield and Brandon Marshall as well for the AFC. Here is the season stats for the NFL. Just want to give you guys a look at it. Melvin Gordon leads rushing right now with certain stats. And then same with Phil Rivers in passing. Nothing really major in receiving and defense. We had Hunter Henry up there, though, for the receiving. Defensively, Nasir Adderley was up there, our rookie. Season stats so far, I'll tell you, Hunter Henry, I didn't realize he had that many catches. He's been our go-to guy. Russell Okung, 14 sacks allowed. That is not something to really be pleased about. But hopefully he can improve the rest of the second half of the season. Wasn't so far good. Starting today, it wasn't really that good. And hopefully this defense can make some bigger stops next week against the Raiders is who we play next week. So let's just hope that this defense can find its footing and hopefully make a statement as we do play the Raiders next week. Another division opponent. The first time we play them this year will be at Oakland. Quick one-game road trip, and it'll be on Thursday night. So potential color rush game. A little bit of a hint right there maybe I'm giving you guys. This Raiders team hasn't really had a strong season. They are coming off a win against Detroit. They're 2-6. They got a good decent quarterback in Derek Carr. Antonio Brown, a star receiver, originally on the Steelers, of course, now on the Raiders this season. And that's pretty much all they really note offensively. They got decent running backs. Isaiah Crowell is actually out for the season, so they got Doug Martin as the main guy. Defensively, they got decent players like LaMarcus Joyner, Gary and Conley, decent secondary members, Carl Joseph as well. Linebackers, Brandon Marshall won Player of the Week this week. He'll be someone to look out for. This defensive line is also kind of tough, too, so we got to be careful about that. And hopefully our offensive line can not give up as many sacks as we did today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Another loss, the third straight, but let's hope we can improve. Leave a like if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next week against the Oakland Raiders.